Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking apart an absolute giant of world literature. We're talking about Alexandre Dumas's 1844 masterpiece, The Count of Monte Cristo. We're going to dissect exactly how this brilliant piece of writing was put together, really looking at its story structure, those incredible character arcs, and the deep philosophical themes underneath it all. So, let's jump right in.
Okay, let's dive into this foundational question. Why on earth does a novel written nearly 2 centuries ago remain one of the world's most beloved books? It's a totally valid question, right? The world has changed immensely since the 1800s, but readers of all ages from all over the globe just keep getting captivated by this extraordinary work. The answer isn't just one magic ingredient. It's really a perfect storm of unforgettable storytelling, brilliant character development, and profound life lessons that, frankly, just do not age.
Section 1. A Masterclass in Storytelling.
The storytelling mastery? It's really the first major pillar of the novel's massive, enduring success. 1844. That is the year Dumas first published this story. Just take a second to wrap your head around that timeline. We're talking about a narrative engineered so perfectly that its carefully constructed suspense has actually survived the test of generations. And according to our source, one of the biggest strengths here is just its sheer entertainment value. The story is meticulously constructed, every single event clicks perfectly into the next, almost like a giant puzzle. It's this flawless chain of cause and effect that builds a truly exciting, deeply satisfying reading experience. And it all kicks off with this incredibly compelling, inciting incident. A young sailor whose promising future is suddenly destroyed by betrayal. Boom, that is the hook. From the very first chapter, you are yanked right into the life of Edmond Dantes. His life is totally ruined by the people he actually trusted. And from that exact moment, Dumas just relentlessly builds anticipation. Every chapter throws a new mystery at you, an unexpected twist, or this profound emotional gut punch that makes it literally impossible to put the text down. But a great plot is absolutely nothing without a great protagonist.
Section 2. The Evolution of Edmond Dantes.
Now, what's really interesting to look at here is how clearly we can map out one of world literature's most memorable character arcs in 3 very distinct phases. Look at step 1. He starts out as this innocent, optimistic young guy just full of hope. Then step 2 happens. He's brutally betrayed. He becomes a victim, facing unimaginable hardship and isolation. And finally, we hit step 3, his rebirth. He becomes the mysterious, calculating, and incredibly powerful Count of Monte Cristo. Our source highlights that this evolution isn't just dramatic, it's completely believable and honestly deeply inspiring to witness. And that transformation really brings us to the core lesson of his entire journey. See, Dantes doesn't just merely survive, he evolves. He uses knowledge, patience, and perseverance to overcome these terrible hardships. Throughout his time of intense suffering, we witness his immense courage, his razor-sharp intelligence, and this huge emotional growth. His story stands as a total masterclass, proving that the greatest hardships can actually forge a person into someone of profound wisdom and strength. It's a wildly empowering message.
Section 3. Vivid worlds and dynamic characters.
Because, let's be real, Dantes doesn't exist in a vacuum. Dumas was a master at crafting settings so vivid, he transports us instantly to 19th century France and Italy. We're talking grand cities, elegant mansions, mysterious islands, and historic landmarks. And he fills these atmospheric landscapes with a seriously dynamic cast of characters. We've got loyal friends, wise mentors, and these incredibly ambitious rivals. Every single character has a completely unique personality and motivation, which makes this grand, sweeping fictional world feel entirely grounded and emotionally real.
But how do you balance all of that without totally overwhelming the reader? Well, Dumas's mastery of pacing relies on a really careful, calculated blend. Notice how it's not just 100% action all the time. Yes, we get high-stakes thrills with suspense, mystery, and adventure. But balancing that out, we have romance, moments of quiet reflection, and these deep intellectual discussions about history and politics. Our source notes that you run into philosophy, education, and human psychology throughout the whole text. These elements add incredible depth without ever bogging down the narrative. It just keeps you fully invested, emotionally and intellectually, from the first page right to the last.
Section 4. Deep Themes and Emotional Resonance.
Right beneath the surface of this thrilling adventure is this incredible exploration of universal human values. The novel tackles justice, hope, loyalty, love, courage, and forgiveness. And what makes this so brilliant is that Dumas totally refuses to hand you simple answers. Instead, the narrative forces us to actually think critically about morality. What are the true consequences of human actions? Where exactly is the line between justice and vengeance? These themes speak across cultures and generations for a reason. They reflect the messy, complex realities we all navigate in our own lives today.
And the emotional core tying all these big themes together? Resilience. That is the true heart of the novel. It's this moving exploration of holding on to hope in the face of just profound suffering. Edmond Dantes, despite losing literally everything, never loses his determination to build a meaningful future. His resilience serves as this incredibly powerful reminder for any reader facing a tough time. Adversity isn't just a roadblock. It can actually become the exact opportunity you need for personal growth and lasting wisdom.
Section 5. A timeless literary legacy.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why a book from 1844 still matters to us today. Notice the stark contrast here, yet the undeniable connection. On one hand, we've got the 19th century context, a story written way over 175 years ago, set among historic landmarks of a completely bygone era. But on the other hand, we have the modern human experience. People today, right now, still acutely feel betrayal, right? We still harbor deep ambitions, we cling to hope, and we all possess this burning desire for justice. Dumas's elegant, engaging writing style bridges that gap flawlessly. He captures the very essence of what it means to be human, and that is exactly why this text continues to inspire millions all over the globe.
Which leaves us with this final, really vital question to ponder. How will your own choices shape your destiny when faced with adversity? The Count of Monte Cristo is a lot more than just an adventure. It's a mirror. It reflects our own capacity for resilience, for wisdom, and for transformation. It invites us to look at our own hardships and ask ourselves who we want to become on the other side. Thank you so much for joining me for this deep dive. I really hope this structured look into Dumas's masterpiece has sparked your curiosity to either revisit this incredible novel or experience it for the very first time. Keep learning, keep reflecting, and we'll see you in the next explainer.